name is Evan. I am a science fiction and fantasy illustrator by day, and I am a gamer by night. My passion for games began in junior high school. We started to play Dungeons and Dragons. I loved making the character, entering the world, role-playing, the storytelling aspect, the theater of the mind aspect, the cooperative aspect, all that stuff. I was super into it. Right after I graduated college, I moved in with Dan Shields. He was already into games at that point. He introduced me to a bunch of games that I had never seen before. I didn't really come from a family of gamers, so board gaming was really a new experience for me. And my favorite types of games are role-playing games, storytelling games, and also cooperative games. I am really into Arkham Horror. Descent, that one's really fun. There's a bunch of tabletop role-playing game systems that I haven't gotten into yet that I really want to try. Alpha Omega being one of them. I would like to play with the hero system again. If I could only play one game, it would probably be Dungeons and Dragons. I like just the endless nature. You can keep having new adventures, you can keep telling new tales, and the story can just go on and on. I think that's fantastic. If I could beat one person reliably in this group, it would be Dan Shields. He wins more games against me than any one other person. So if I could put him under, I feel pretty good. What you see behind all of these interviews is my artwork. My specialty tends to be fantasy landscapes. I enjoy doing that the most, and that's mostly because I like the idea of exploration, and I like the idea of new places. What's around the next corner? What are you going to see? That kind of thing. My inspiration for my artwork comes from other artists, oftentimes painters, but these days, for the most part, it's been fantasy books that I've been reading. I don't have a huge history of reading fantasy novels, and I only just recently got into audiobooks, and I've just been devouring fantasy novel after fantasy novel. I just finished the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan. I liked that one a lot. It's apparently a very controversial book series where some people thought that it got really, really terrible, like almost unreadable, but from beginning to end, I thought it was fantastic. And the guy that took it over, Brandon Sanderson, after Robert Jordan died, is a fantastic author. I read his book, The Way of Kings, and I'm looking forward to the next one, and I just started his Mistborn trilogy, and that's coming along really nicely too. I do the audiobook version pretty much exclusively because I do drive a lot, and I also draw and paint. I'm always trying to do something creative with my hands, and if I can listen to an audiobook at the same time, that's, I win. It's like a $3 bottle of wine from Trader Joe's. I'm not entirely sure. It's red.